You're watching Okie Kid Adventures, and this week's adventure, we're going to go to a couple of creeks, do some creek walking, try and find some antique bottles, and then we might even hit a late 1800s, early 1900s park. Stay tuned, see what I find. Alright, I've arrived at my first stop. This one's actually too deep to walk for most parts of it. Hopefully it's down enough that I can get to the sandbar here and check it out. Usually find some really good bottles and good pieces of bottles. I found pieces of hutch out here. Man, I would love to find a full hutch out here one of these days. Hopefully I will. Oof. The water looks pretty high right now. I might get my metal detector out and detect around in the water for a little bit. Oh no, it's way lower than I thought it was. Ooh, that is a big old spiny softshell turtle. That dude was huge. So yeah, I'm gonna get down here in the water, look around, see what is showing without the metal detector, and then I'll figure out if I'm gonna get my metal detector out or not, and maybe detect around a little bit. Stay tuned, we'll see what we'll find. Alright, there's my sandbar. Hopefully something's washed up, something good. Like I said, I've found lots of good stuff here. Ooh, we already got something right off the bat. Let's see what we got. We got a ACL Pepsi Cola. Not fantastic. Not anything I want to take with me. Put it up here for the next guy. As you can see, there's lots of broken glass around. Pieces of, let's see, is that a fly top? It would be wine. So, there's good stuff to be found out here. Just gotta find it. All kinds of meds and sodas I've pulled out of here, so we'll look around and I'll get back to you when we find another good one. Alright, well, I do believe I'm gonna go get my metal detector. There's a few things that have washed up, but everything's broke. And I didn't see anything that would be a good candidate for a drinking glass. This one says Brothers. And we got 6.5 fluid ounces. Guthrie, Oklahoma on the bottom. But that would have been an interesting soda. Like a big old wine right here or something. So, yeah, we'll metal detect around for a little bit in the water. See if we find something. I have found pictures of this creek from like the 1920s, and there was a swimming hole somewhere around here. I'm not real certain where, but hopefully we'll find something that's washed up and cool. Maybe a signet ring, that'd be awesome. Anyways, stay tuned. Maybe we'll find something here. If not, we'll move on to the next location. Thanks for watching. Alright, here's the tools I'm going to be working with. We got the Nocta Simplex. We're going to go ahead and switch it over to beach mode. And take it out here and ground balance it real quick. Alright, balanced out at 59.6. And then we also have the, one second, Nocta Pulse Dive pinpointer. Like I said, it's a good tool. I love it. It's a mean machine. I need to figure out how to turn it down though, like I said. And then we also have our sand scoop. So, I think we got what it takes to find us some good treasure. Stay tuned. We'll see what we find. Alright, this creek is loaded with signals. Tons of them. My first signal was high 70s. Never located it. Got the scoop in there. Emptied the scoop, looked around, never found the signal again. There was nothing in the scoop. This signal was a 40s, like mid to low 40s. But it sounded clear. And that's the thing with the Nocta. It likes to go slow, and it likes a good clear sound. A lot of really deep stuff will have a variation of numbers, BDI numbers, but for the most part, if it's a good signal, it's something. So I got this scoop out. We're going to see if we can't figure out what it is, so I'm going to turn you around. We'll look at that. I'm working on a signal right here too. It's high 70s, so hopefully that's something good. But let's look around in the scoop here. See if we can't figure out what's in this. Let's see. Nope, right there. I'd say that's maybe top to a lighter or something. Ooh, it's got words on it. Oh man, that's awesome. Some fancy script. Got fancy all around the top. That's cool. Let's see if I can. There we go. Giger Koss Van something, I don't know. Kirchhoff? I don't know. I'm gonna look into it. That's a pretty cool first find though, I would say. And I'll get back to you on our next one. Thanks for watching. Alright, some odd signals later. Nothing but trash, obviously. Otherwise, you'd have seen it. I found my next signal. It's in the scoop. Let's see if you can identify it or see it. Now, it's real hard to see, so pay close attention. I believe it's a calculator. Yep. Let's see if we can pull it out of there. Would you look at there? Now, was that a type of cell phone? I'm guessing it was. Somebody lost their cell phone. I don't recognize that type of cell phone, so maybe like a BlackBerry? I don't know. Cool stuff, though. Put it in the pouch and take it to a trash can, because I don't think it's worth anything. Stay tuned, see what else we find. Alright, our next scoop had some pretty interesting stuff in it. My signal is right here is the bottom of a soda can. This wasn't in the scoop, it was sitting right here, but I don't know how I didn't notice it. It looks like I'm pretty sure that's a blown in the mold, but it is slick, so not going to be worth anything to anybody but me. I'm going to keep it because that's a really cool looking amber. That's a really crude neck there. So I think it's cool, and I'm happy to have it for my own personal collection. It'll display well, and, well, we ain't got a lot of sun, but that blue sky and those clouds shining through it, I think it's a cool piece. And, it's super old, so that's always awesome. The scoop did have a broken mason jar insert, which is cool, but this one doesn't have any name or patent anything on it, so. But yeah, I think the spot that I'm searching right here, it's real trashy and real rocky. In fact, I can't get the scoop down very far. I just have to kind of skim the top layer and hope that that's where the signal is. But yeah, I'm gonna keep looking around here. I've found marbles and other bottles and stuff in this area before, so we're gonna try it out. Get back at you. Alright, location number 2 is a creek in a park that's pretty much as old as the town is. Late 1800s, early 1900s. Although this creek I've mostly only found 30s and 40s as far as the old bottles go. A lot of modern stuff. But it's a pretty good creek. It still has some pretty cool bottles in it. One of my little buddies found a really cool cobalt blue med out of here. So, you know, it's always worth looking into. It's been a little while since I've been back here. We've had some good rain, so hopefully something's washed out. But I'm going to turn you around and we're going to walk this creek together. Let's see what we find. Alright, here she is. She's a bit of a dirty creek, but that's alright. We're going to find the good trash. I thought I saw a bottle when I got down here, but kind of lost sight of. Oh, there it is. Oh, looks like it might be a hobble skirt. Coca-Cola. Doubt it's going to be a 1915 though. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's... No, nope. It's a hobble skirt, but that's more of a modern one, I believe. Not one with the date on it, I don't think. But you know. Got a no deposit hobble skirt, clear Coke. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna set it over here for right now. We'll leave it right at the entrance because I may actually take it with me. You know, there's a lot of Coke collectors out there. It's not a valuable bottle, but I might find somebody that wants it. Alright. Ew. That looks gross. I see a bottle in there, but it's broken. So, what I brought to help myself out is my snake hook. I use it for herping, for venomous snakes, but it also works to grab bottles in areas that I don't feel like walking into. And that is a modern beer. Fun stuff. Alright. Well, let's keep looking around, see what we find. I'll get back to you on our next one. Alright, I'm on my way out. Oof, and I am still way zoomed in. On my way out of the creek, and I don't know how I didn't notice this before, but there is something big and awesome sticking out of the bank. Now, this is another good use for my snake hook. Though again, it is not its intended use, but still. What we have here is some kind of jug sticking out of the wall here. I don't know if it's going to be complete or if it's even going to be that old, but it looks fairly complete and it looks fairly old. So I'm going to dig this out and we're going to take a look at it together. Stay tuned. Alright, well, it is in fact complete and it is definitely interesting. Well, complete for the most part. It is a big old cast iron pitcher. Look at the size of that sucker. I am going to take it with me and try and clean it up, although these spots right here are rust spots where the paint has worn away. I've looked all over it. I don't see any maker marks or any writing of any kind. But it's still pretty cool. If I could figure out how to get the rust off of it, the oxidization off of it, I'm probably going to have to try and fashion a new handle of some sort. That handle is pretty corroded away, but it's not completely gone. But we might be able to do something with that. Repurpose it, or just clean it up the way it is and see if it'll sell the way it is. It's still pretty cool though. I like it. So far, find of the day. Alright, moving on to the next. Well, it's official. It's a bottle hunt for me. And not because of a bottle, but because of something I find almost every time I go bottle hunting. Maybe just a couple of times I haven't found one. Right there, we got us a marble. Nothing spectacular, just plain white, no pownal. But I'm always happy to find a marble. Yeah, alright. Let's keep looking. So far, there's been some really interesting glass here, all broken, but some really cool applied tops. Little screw top med there, or a screw top, might be vanilla extract or some kind of extract. Not real old, but yeah, let's keep hitting it and seeing what other cool things we might be able to pull out of here. Stay tuned. Alright, we got my new find of the day. Found it in the sidewall. It is a Paul John's whiskey. Look at that. Beautiful big amber bottle with the glass stamp right there. That is super cool. I have no idea how old it is, but I'm gonna do some research. It does say Paul John's whiskey, Louisville, Kentucky. So yeah, we'll get back to you. Ooh, super excited. Woohoo! Shots. Everybody shots. Turn down for what? Found a shot glass. Alright. Cool. Okay, just wanted to point something out. I found a couple of these mason jars here. Now, the mason jars in themselves, not all that valuable. I guess some of them can be. I don't think I've ever found one that was. But they're both whole. There's one right there and one right there. And to me, that's a good indication that there is a spot around here that they washed out of, not far from here. And I see a little bit of a fence right here, which would be another indication that there was a house nearby. Now, the reason I say that the mason jars are probably an indication of a dump, or at least trash washing out nearby, is because mason jars are not tough. That is thin glass, they break easy. I very, very rarely ever find a full mason jar in a creek. So, again, no tick spray. And in fact, I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. I'm not going to go up here, but I am going to take a mental note, or not even a mental note, I'm going to go on my phone and go on my Onyx Hunt map, and I'm going to mark this location so I can come back here in jeans and, you know, just all around better prepared. Probably a shovel as well, to get up there and look around and hopefully find a nice dump. But anyways, that's all I wanted to say for right now. I think this hunt's about to wrap up. The video itself's probably going to run longer than I want it to. Probably going to have to cut some stuff out of it, but it's been fun. And until next time, unless I find something cool on my way out, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Alright, gonna do a quick wrap up. Not a lot of memory left on my phone, so I'm gonna make it quick. We have a Pluto water, one with the little demon dude on the bottom. Ooh, water everywhere. I found an olive oil. I don't usually keep sauce bottles, but I like the way that one looks. A Caldwell's Pepsin syrup from around pre-1925, I believe. This little guy, don't know, doesn't have anything on it really. It's got a number 5 on the bottom. That's about it. Still too cute to let go. A Miss Stillwell's Bluing, which is a type of bleach. That's from 1956. And this right here is a Glover's Imperial Mange Medicine, which is essentially a hair tonic, and we can actually date it by the fact that it says medicine. Before it said medicine, it said cure, and before it said cure, it said remedy. So that one's actually from around early 30s to late 20s. This was our one decent metal detecting find. It turns out it is a lid to a perfume from the 1920s, late 20s. And our oldest and, in my opinion, coolest find is the whiskey bottle. It is late 1800s. Super happy to have it. And yeah, I accidentally left my little pitcher by my car. So I'm sure it's going to be gone by the time I can get back to Guthrie, but well, I had a good time today. It was a good adventure, and I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, please like, subscribe, and even leave me a comment. I'd like to hear from you, kind of get to know the people that are interested in what I'm doing. Until next time, thanks for joining us. Bye.